YouTube? How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good today. This is a Cyrax video I'm making because Daniel said his damn TikToks are private again and I can't get into them. And I don't want to follow him because if I follow him, he might block me immediately too. You know what I mean? So that is what it is. So yeah, let's get into this. Let's watch old Cyrax and see what lies he's spinning today. Because that boy, everything he says is a lie, man. You can't believe anything that comes from Cyrax. He's just like Daniel. You know what I mean?
What's up, everyone? I know I said that I was going to make a video today, but over the last 24 hours I've been dealing with a lot that's been weighing on me quite a bit. Last night, my dad, Gordon Ray Wilkins, tried to turn me against my own family. You see, I reached out to my dad for help because I figured maybe he could do some sort of good. Because as a lot of you guys know, me and Tips TV, who's a very, very near and dear friend to me, have been dealing with a bunch of terrorists. We have been dealing with a group of Nazi extremist terrorists.
I've been the target of Nazi terrorists. Oh, please pity me. Please, guys, pity me. I'm Cyrax. Oh, fuck you, Cyrax. Ain't no motherfucking Nazi, motherfucking evil, whatever the fuck you just said. Ain't nobody, none of that shit. They're just making fun of you because it's fun. And now you're getting so out there that you sound like fucking Daniel Larson now on your fucking videos, man. And not what the fuck, man? Terrorist groups, Daniel, man. I didn't think Cyrax could become any more stupid with his bullshit, but somehow he's managed to do that. So yeah, let's watch some more old Cyrax. Let's see what else this dumbass has to say.
And I figured because my dad has an MC, and if you guys don't know what an MC is, that stands for Motorcycle Club. I figured maybe they would be willing to help, because from what he had said and from what I had found, his motorcycle club, or his MC for short, deals with pedophiles. They chase after pedophiles, they hunt them down, and they throw them in prison for the police. They work with the police to shut down pedophiles. And what made me sick to my stomach, what I found out last night, made me sick. But I'll get to that in a minute. My dad proceeded to try to turn me against my own family. He basically refused to help unless I turned on my own family. And as many of you guys know, my mom is the reason why I'm still here 33 years later. But to pile on top of that, I found out the worst thing I could ever find out last night. I found out that my own dad is a fucking pedophile.
What I found out last night. Yeah, he did this whole long one that's like an hour long, and I don't really feel like making a video on a whole hour long one and make another 2-hour video. So I'm just gonna do the one from today or yesterday. But isn't that crazy though? Isn't Cyrax out of his fucking mind? Now he's acting like Gordon's a fucking pedophile. And then he's like, my own dad is a pedophile. Well, yeah, we know that. Rupel got caught, on the bike path and went to prison, you know what I mean? And now I can't remember his name, but he's transgender now, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Wouldn't it be awful to see transgender Cyrax if he turns into Roxanne? Ugh.
on Base Shaman stream, he has a picture that AI art made, and it's him as a female. And it's pretty fucking scary because it's got the skull, it's rocking the skullet too. Fucking Cyrax. Well, let's watch some more Cyrax and get into it.
I found this out not only through Tips TV, but I saw the evidence for myself in a group chat between me, Tibbs, and my dad. My dad, a couple years ago, was at an event or something of that nature, and he had to use the restroom. My dad proceeded, in front of a 10-year-old child that was in there, proceeded to pull down his pants and use the restroom while that kid watched, in front of that little child. He was not arrested, but he was spoken to by the police, from my understanding, and they did give him a warning from what I understand. But just knowing that he did that, it makes me sick.
Now, assuming this happened, which I don't think it did. I don't believe that this happened at all. The police gives him a warning. He could get indecent exposure for that. And, even if he did do it, which he didn't, it would just be a nasty thing to do is take a shit like that in front of somebody. It wouldn't be fucking pedophilia, Cyrax. That's just, it would be being an asshole, you know what I mean? It wouldn't, you need to take a shit real bad and then taking a shit, it's not pedophilia. Cyrax is so dumb. He projects so hard. He just projects so fucking hard. He wants everybody to not know, he wants everybody to believe that he's the victim in all this and that everyone else is a Nazi pedophile terrorist. But him. Whenever he's the one who called Marty all them names and shit on stream anyway. So technically, and he's threatened to kill people's fucking families and shit. Technically, he's the Nazi pedophile terrorist. Honestly, for real. And he's straight projecting it onto everybody else. It's sad.
Just knowing that my own dad, the man I fucking looked up to, is a fucking pedophile. I'm sorry, guys. This is hard, just knowing that my dad did this fucked up shit. And even worse, it kills me knowing that he tried to turn me against my own family. It makes me sick knowing that he tried to do that. On top of finding out that he's actually a fucking pedophile. Now, as I said in my kick stream, does it kill me inside knowing that he has stage 4 cancer? And that it's incurable and that the doctors don't know when he'll die? Yes. That does kill me. Because this is the man who helped raise me as a kid. However, I cannot sit there and say that I feel bad for him when he is a fucking pedophile doing the shit that he does. I hate pedophiles. I hate all pedophiles. I hate N-word boy. I hate Scarecrow. I hate Mass Troll Mafia, Music Biz Marty. I hate all of them with a burning passion.
Oh, Cyrax, I'm sure the feeling is very mutual. I'm certain they hate your guts too. I mean, shit, look at your actions. Look at the things you said to the people. He has said some pretty crazy shit to those people. And then he believes some crazy shit like the ice bullet that Ms. Marty had the guy shoot. And then fucking all this other shit. So he's, damn, Cyrax. Every day he gets crazier. Now he's telling everybody else they're the pedophile and all this shit. This evolution of his victim arc, this is definitely some interesting stuff to see because he just becomes a victim more and more every day in his own mind. So he just comes up with more crazy shit to say that makes everyone else look, well, in his mind it makes everyone else look bad, but in reality it's just shit that he did, and he somehow, I don't know how he did. This boy project. He could be in a fucking psychological journal or some shit like that, for the American Medical Association, because the way he projects is truly amazing. And maybe I think Cyrax could be helped with medication. I really do. I think that Cyrax could probably be brought back down to normal level where he doesn't believe all the crazy things that he believes. He'd have to look at the things that he's done. He'd never get on medication, but I think medication could probably help Cyrax because he's not as crazy as Daniel Larson. You know what I mean? Cyrax might have some schizophrenia or schizoid or some of that stuff. He's got something. You know what I mean? Because he believes the things he says. That we found that out. Whenever Gordon's wife, I can never remember her name, whenever she was saying that Cyrax saw a Facebook post on his aunt's page that said, "I've died and went to heaven and had her and all her dogs," and shit like that. And Cyrax, being Cyrax, he's so stupid that he thought that fucking his aunt had died, and he started yelling, "My family needs me, my family needs me." And then, she told him to go wait outside after a while because he was starting to be rude to her and talk shit and all kinds of stuff like that. And then, it was explained to him that she can't make a Facebook post from heaven. But yeah, let's watch some more Cyrax and see what else he does. He hates all pedophiles, so does he hate his real dad? I mean, Rupel. Like, they got Rupel fired from his job, and all Cyrax says is, "Leave my family alone." He never addresses the fact of what his dad did on that bike path. Poor girl. She probably still thinks about when Angus or Ongus or whatever the fuck his name is fucking violated her and shit like that. Evil bastards. Prison isn't enough for a rapist. Literally, a rapist should be straight up killed. You know what I mean? This should be hung or something like that. Rapists, girls will be like 80 years old or guys and they'll remember the time that they fucking got raped, and shit like that. So those people should be killed. But yeah, all right, let's watch some more Cyrax.
And if you were to ask me if I agree with Tibbs that pedophiles should get the death sentence and die, my answer is very clear. Yes. I do think they should get the death penalty. Because they are taking away a child's innocence. Whether directly or indirectly, they are still taking away a child's innocence. It makes me sick knowing that my dad is a fucking pedophile. Which is why after today, he is already dead to me, and I will be mourning him over the next few days. Because the dad that I was raised around was not a fucking pedo. The dad that raised me was not a pedophile like this. But as soon as I'm done grieving over my dad's death, because to me my dad is dead. I have no dad anymore, aside from my stepdad Ed. My adoptive dad, the one that was in the military, as far as I'm concerned, he's dead. So today on Kick, on here as well, I will be doing them at 2 separate times, but I will be doing a memorial show for the passing of my dad. Not the person that he is now, but the person that he used to be. The man that I once knew. The man that cared about his family and stood beside his family instead of against his family. I know what you guys are thinking, but dude, your dad's still alive. He's not dead. That may be true physically, but you have to remember my dad's a pedophile, and I do not associate with pedophiles.
Damn, Cyrax. He's so fucking crazy. Gordon is not a pedophile, man. That guy is not. No, he's not. You know what I mean? I've watched a couple of Gordon's videos and things like that. Gordon does not brush off on me like that kind of guy, like at all. Not even a little bit. He seems like he's a really cool dude and got his head on straight compared to, the people that he was around. But he said that Sally wasn't all fat and ugly whenever he was with her too, though. That's probably from dealing with the stress of Cyrax. Understanding that Cyrax is a part of his life, so he'll never be able to have a girlfriend. She'll never be able to have a normal boyfriend. Because, come on, man. Ed's kind of bottom of the barrel there, motherfucking crackhead motherfucker. You know what I mean? Straight up, though. She's his fucking meal ticket and fucking his place to live is what, he is. She is to him. Ed, if he had a better option, he'd be fucking gone immediately. He wouldn't even think twice about it. He's like, hell yeah. I have a place to stay and I don't have to listen to that fucking retarded goblin. No, you know what I mean? That fucking crackhead motherfuckers. But yeah, it's so crazy, man. He's how is everyone in his life, all of his grandpa, his dad, now his stepdad, man, Cyrax is just surrounded by pedophiles, man. Poor guy, it's sad, but all right, well, let's keep watching Cyrax.
And as I said, that's why today, at 2 separate times, I'll be doing a live stream of songs that remind me of my father from when I was a kid. And pay my respects to the former man that my dad once was. Because like I said, as far as I'm concerned, my dad is dead. And that breaks my heart to say that, but it's true to me. He is dead. And I want nothing to do with him. So I'm sorry that there won't be a regular upload until a couple of days, until my brain can process all this shit. Because it's a lot to take in. Thank you guys for understanding. And I'm sorry I've had my eyes closed a lot. It's because I've been crying on and off all night because of finding all this out. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys later on. Thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys for sticking around.
I've been crying on and off again all night. Oh, poor Cyrus. She's such a sensitive boy. As, Major Payne would say, sensitive. Man, though. Isn't he so fucking weird, man? I've been crying all night. See, whenever he closes his eyes, some straight up crazy ass bullshit that ain't true in a fucking anything, any capacity is going to come out of them lips. And I've had fun making this video. I hope you guys had fun watching. And we need to get Cyrax. We need to get Cyrax some psychological help, man. And I think a fucking commitment time to the, in the behavioral health or psych ward, the little mandatory visit, and he'll start talking about how famous he is and all that shit, and and then that Sally could tell him that he has delusions of grandeur. I don't know, man. He could do something for Cyrax, but yeah, y'all have a good night. Later on, bye.